Welcome to day number 6. Namaste yogis, Melyssa here from Mystical Stone. For today's practice, you're going to need 2 or 3 blankets. 2 of them are going to be folded evenly and the other one you're going to have it handy for under your head, and 1 large pillow. And we're going to lay down on our backs, placing the pillow under the knees, and then place one of the blankets on each side of the mat. When you are ready, going to lay down on your back and then place those blankets under your arms. So some of you will fold the blankets a little bit thicker and some of you will have them thinner. The point is to have them at the same height so that your shoulders can stay even. And then extend your arms, wiggle your body, move your head and adjust it, maybe move it side to side. And when you are ready, gonna bring your left hand under the right, interlace your thumbs, creating wings, and then rest your hands on your sternum. Garuda Mudra, the mystical birth. This hand position promotes Dirga Pranayama, the 3-part breath. So every time you take an inhalation, think about sending the breath all the way down into your belly. Then expand into your side ribs and all the way up into your chest. When you exhale, let the air go from the chest, then empty your side ribs, and finally draw your navel down in towards the spine. And every time you inhale, think about expanding into your belly, into your side ribs, and all the way up into your chest, shoulders. And exhale from the shoulders, chest, side ribs, and belly. Filling up not just your belly, but your back. When you inhale, feel your body expanding against the floor from your lower back into the mid-back, all the way into your upper back. Continue to breathe at your own pace, rising, falling, rising, falling. Don't let your mind wander. Breathe deeply. Rising, falling. And give yourself permission to surrender all thoughts and feelings that troubled you. Whatever it is that feels heavy, just allow it to go with every exhalation. Every time you inhale, allow new prana into your being. Every time you exhale, let the apanic flow cleanse you, rising and falling, expand and empty. Every time you catch your mind wandering, just keep bringing it back to the breath with gentleness, no judgment. It is only normal that when the body goes into stillness, the mind gets active. So our only job is to control the breath and focus on that. Relax. Let us take one more breath here, full deep breath. And as you inhale, wiggle your toes and fingers. Extend your arms overhead and bring your legs closer together and tense and squeeze and stretch tight, tight, tight. And exhale, release. You may take your blankets from under your arms out of the way and bend your knees and bring them in towards your chest. Take your pillow out of the way and place it on the left side of the mat. Bring your feet back onto the floor. Take a few moments to balance your hips. You may swing your knees side to side. And when you are ready, return back to center and adjust your pelvis. Tuck your tailbone to elongate your lower back. Bring your knees towards the chest. And then move your knees towards the left onto the pillow. And from here, you may place a blanket in between the knees, Or depending on your hips, you may want to try both blankets in between the knees. It won't work for everybody, so make sure that you stick with the version that suits your body better. You want to be super relaxed. Bring your hands by your rib cage, so on top of your right rib cage, and maybe turn your head away from the knees. Breathe slowly, breathe mindfully into your hands and feel the risings and fallings of your hands. You may repeat rising, falling. Don't let your mind wander. We are going to take one more breath here. Full deep breath. And on your next inhalation, release your arms by your sides. Bring your knees and your face back to center. And then release your feet down, adjust. Maybe bring your hands to your belly. And take a few moments here. So notice how is that you are breathing. Maybe you notice the energy moving along the right side. Maybe your right nostril is dominant. And when you already release your hands and take your prop, your bolster or pillow, and pass it to the other side. No rushing here. Adjust again and move your hips slightly to the left. Bring your knees towards the chest. Rotate your pelvis towards the right, resting your legs on your pillow. Then keep your hands on your left rib cage. Maybe turn your gaze towards the left, depending on your neck. Take a few moments to settle onto your position. And once you find that place that works for your body, relax and observe your breath. Notice the risings and fallings. Rising, falling. Surrender all stresses, anxieties, and pains that you've been carrying around for far too long. Feel the expansion of the left side every time you breathe in, and the release of tension every time you breathe out. Surrender to this moment. Surrender to the flow of your breath. Rising, falling. Release your hands by your sides. Bring your face parallel to the floor, your knees to center. Release your feet down and adjust your body. You may walk your knees together. Keep your feet slightly apart. Take a few moments here. Observe your breath. Notice the sensations of your hips and your back. Without rushing, when you are ready, turn onto your right side and come up onto your seated position on your exhalation. Then place your prop, your pillow or bolster across the mat next to your hip. Keep your knees bent at a 90-degree angle and have your blanket in between them. Then maybe take a blanket to place it under the head. You can rest your head on the floor as well if you prefer. Then bend your arms in front of your face at a 90-degree angle, stacking your hands, and relax. Breathe deeply. Feel the massage as your body sinks onto the bolster every time you exhale. And every time you inhale, think about the expansion on the left side. With every breath you take, you are stimulating your colon as you sink onto your bolster or pillow. Feel the massage. Expand and release. Rising and falling. Don't let your mind wander. On your next breath, use your top hand to help yourself up. Place it in front of your chest and exhale, come up. Take your time to turn onto your back and slowly shift onto the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Get that pillow between the hip and the rib cage. Relax your shoulders straight down on the floor. Get your blanket under your head and find that comfortable position that will allow you to relax and surrender. Rising, falling. On this side, we are stimulating the pancreas and the spleen. Continue to expand with every breath. Observe. On your next inhalation, bring your top hand on the floor in front of your chest and exhale, help yourself up onto your seated position. Gather your props. Take one blanket and place it towards the back of the mat. It's going to be the support for your feet. Then reach for another blanket to place it under your knees. We do want to have well-padded knees so that we're comfortable here. And then once our knees and ankles are well supported, you're going to bring your toes to touch and your knees apart. Now from here, bring your bolster or pillow close to you and the third blanket between your heels and your seats. Bring your pillow against your knees and lay over it. Stack your hands and rest your forehead down. You may stack your fists depending what feels better for you. You want to be able to breathe normally. If you feel okay here, you can try bringing your arms towards the top of the mat, creating a diamond shape, bringing your thumbs and your index together. If that doesn't work for you, remember to stack your hands or your fists under the forehead instead. It is okay to try a variation of a pose, but that doesn't mean that you have to do this one or that one. We just stick with the one that feels right in our bodies. And it might change us tomorrow, so that's okay. Surrender to what the body needs right now. Relax and breathe. Next time you inhale, bring your hands under the shoulders. And as you exhale with control, push yourself up. Now, without rushing, from here, put your bolster or pillow towards the top of the mat. Take two blankets and stack them and place them at the very top of the mat to support your head. Then arrange the third blanket, fold it a little thicker to support your knees. Once you have all of your props in place, lay down on your back, bringing your upper back against the pillow and your head against the blankets. It is important that your head is well supported. Watch for your neck. Extend your legs. Take your time so that you get very comfortable here. You want that blanket right under the knees. Adjust your hips. Maybe tuck your tailbone to elongate your lumbar spine. You may extend your arms towards the upper corners of the mat, moving your arms over the pillow. This might not suit your shoulders, so stay away from any torquing or pinching sensation on your shoulders. If that's the case, release your hands by your sides, palms up. Check which one works for you, and once you find your position, we're going to be working with a mudra, Apana Vayu mudra. Place the tips of the index fingers into the base of the thumbs, and then the thumbs will touch the tips of the middle fingers and ring fingers. Your pinkies are extended. Relax your arms by your sides, palms up, and watch your breath. Some of you will notice a minty sensation on your throat, and some of you will notice a warming sensation on the anahata chakra, the center of the chest at a heart level. This mudra works with the heart. It sends the prana into the heart center. My teacher used to say that everybody should know this mudra because it's soothing for your heart. It helps to elongate your exhalations, slowing down your heart rate and toning your nervous system. When you practice Apana Vayu Mudra, you can truly surrender to your breath, and release through your exhalations all the tensions, stresses, and anxieties. Watch your breath and don't let your mind fly away. On your next inhalation, wiggle your toes, bend your knees, and bring your feet against your blanket. Maybe place your arches on your blanket and slowly and mindfully swing your knees side to side. When you are ready, slowly come back to center. Walk your feet apart, knees stay together. Breathe deeply. Wiggle your toes when you're ready. Release your mudra and bring your feet closer together. Very mindfully fall over your favorite side and calm down your props. Be mindful as you lay down on the floor. And we're just going to check in the body, the mind, and the breath. And when you are ready, use your top hand to help yourself up on your next exhalation. Now from here, place your bolster under your knees and go onto your butterfly position, so foot soles touching, knees flare. If you need a prop under your head, make sure it's not too high. Adjust your hips and your rib cage onto the floor. Bring your hands by your sides. Relax your hands and let your fingers curl naturally into your palms. No tension, no effort, just relaxation. Watch your breath. When you are ready, bring your knees up and maybe bring them in towards the chest so that you can take your props out of the way. You may adjust your pelvis here, your rib cage down, and then swing your knees gently side to side. When you're ready, extend your legs onto the floor and then relax your hands by your sides. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Breathe deeply. If you would like to stay on your Shavasana and relax for longer, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to come up, wiggle your toes and fingers, extend your arms overhead and bring your legs closer together and tense and stretch tight, 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 prune face, and release. And when you're ready, gonna bend your knees and bring your foot soles on the floor, fall over your favorite side. Take a few moments here. Use your top hand when you are ready and help yourself up as you exhale. We're gonna come up onto a seated position, cross-legged maybe, Sukhasana. And once in your seated posture, bring your shoulders back and down And bring your hands together at the center of the heart. We are going to seal our practice with our metta mantra. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live in peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live in peace. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be safe. May all live in peace. Inhale through your nostrils, expand. And exhale. Inhale to Om. Om. Tuck your chin onto your chest. Open your eyes. Rub your hands together and shower yourself with your own good vibes and shake off whatever it is you don't need to take with you. Thank you, yogis. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. See you tomorrow. Hey yogis, if you enjoyed this content, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications whenever I upload new content. Also, if you want more yoga, I offer weekly classes through our virtual studio, link below. I look forward to more yoga time with all of you. Thank you again. Namaste.